ladies, so it's Mickey. This is a little bit late, but I wanted to go ahead and do Sophia's 2-month update and my 2-month postpartum. So if this is a little scattered, I apologize. I'm doing this really fast because my husband's on duty and he should be coming home soon, and Sophia's stirring a little bit, so I just wanted to do this as quick as possible. So Sophia's eight weeks. I'm so sorry. She's 8 weeks old. She is doing great. She had her appointment where she got her first vaccination. There's a video on that. She was 9 pounds 6 ounces, so she's growing great. She is in, I don't remember what percentiles. I'll try to pull that up while I keep on talking. She is 22.2 inches long. And that is in the 44th percentile. Her weight is at the 14th percentile. She gained 3 pounds because she was 6 pounds 6 ounces at her last appointment. Let's see, and her head circumference was 14.5, which is in the 7th percentile. So yeah, some of those numbers are low, but as long as in the growth chart she keeps on increasing, then we're not worried about it at all. So that's the main thing. I don't know if you can actually see the growth chart. So you want it to keep on curving upwards. If it were to stall and just go this way, then that's where you get into trouble. So as long as she's still curving up, we're not worried. So she is growing. She's doing great. She is breastfeeding without a shield. Yay! Just one day I couldn't find the shield, which is a pain in the butt. It's clear, so you can lose it very easily. And I was like, okay, baby, we're gonna do this, and she's latched on. And ever since then, it's just latching without the shield at all. It's great. She has decided that she wants to challenge herself now that she has breastfeeding down. And she likes to dance while she's latched on. So she will move her arms, she will kick her feet, and she's just moving around and eating at the same time. And there's been times where she was like this, parallel to me, or not parallel, oh, what is that called? Not perpendicular? Yes, perpendicular to me, because I'm facing this way, she's facing this way. And then she will, eventually her body will start doing this number. And eventually end up like at a 45-degree angle, which is hilarious. But, at the same time, it's like, okay, baby, you're trying to eat. And then she just keeps on eating and eating and eating until, like, I can tell when she really isn't getting anything out, and she'll start tugging at my nipples and stuff like that. I guess trying to produce more milk. But at the same time, she likes to suck in order to make herself burp or pass gas. So I will, take her off and I will pat her, and all of a sudden she'll do this big, loud old man burp. And then after she burps, she sort of goes into the milk drunk stage where she's just like, that felt good. And she won't latch on after that. So we're starting to really get to know each other. I'm getting to know her sounds and what she is trying to do sometimes or whatever. It's pretty amazing once you start to notice, like, oh, I know that sound, or oh, I think she's done. I'm pretty sure she's done. Let me burp her and see for sure. And once she's, if she can latch again afterwards, then yeah, she's still hungry. But usually after that burp, she's done. She's down for the count. She's not very vocal still. She's great with her motor skills. If you follow or have watched the ones where I'm talking about child development, she's definitely on with motor skills, problem solving and stuff like that. The only thing that she's lacked on but not very much, is the communication part. She, you know, that's not really a concern right now. But you know, if she goes further than 3 months with not really talking or being vocal, then it might be something to worry about. She will every once in a while go, you know, but like when I'm talking to her and stuff. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What else? Oh, she is smiling. She is smiling now. When I talk to her, the first thing in the morning, when I open my eyes, I turn around and I look at her, and she's usually awake, and the first thing she'll do is just give me this gummy smile. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, you know, it just makes me want to cry, because every morning, I'm gonna try not to cry. Every morning, it's like a dream. You know, like, did it really happen? Do I really have her? And, you know, she smiles at me and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is real. So yeah, sorry. She's smiling. She's really happy baby in the mornings. At night, she just wants to talk. And after she's done talking, she will get fussy. And all I have to really do is rock her or pat her. She does not like being sideways. When I'm trying to get her to sleep, she really fights it. But eventually she does go out. She's sleeping on average about 3 hours. And then she'll eat. Every once in a while we do get lucky where she has slept at least 5 hours or 5.5 hours. So that's great. And yeah, that's pretty much it for her. Oh, no, that's not. I took her to, what's it called? Playgroup. Every Tuesday, the New Parent Support Program has a playgroup for 0 to 3 years old. And I took her to yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I took her for the first time since she had gotten her shots and she was feeling good. And there was some really babies there. Like, I think one was 5 weeks old. So that was pretty cool. And the mamas were breastfeeding mamas and stuff like that. One was wearing her baby and everything. So I'm like, oh, this is my crowd. So that was great. I wasn't going to be shy about breastfeeding because they definitely were not shy about breastfeeding. There was even a stay-at-home dad that brought his son. So the son's mom is, she is the active duty soldier. So the dad came, and I thought that was so awesome. We found out that Sophia is a people watcher. She is definitely really alert. And I didn't know how she was going to react being around so many kids. We sat next to a 5-month-old who was very vocal and, sitting up and everything. And she just watched him and he just kept on smiling at her. I was like, hey, you better not start that now. So yeah, she just watched and watched. This is an hour and a half, and 30 minutes into it, she just knocked out. So she probably got a little overstimulated or whatever and shut down, but it was great. And I think it's a really good thing for her since it's just her and I here at the house. I think it'd be good to get her socialized, and they had tons of different toys there. They had different rings, they had different stacking stuff. They had, tons of toys. So that will give her a chance to discover other stuff as well, become social, and it will help me as well to be around other moms and to be social as well. So yeah, postpartum, as far as I go, my weight loss has sort of standstill. So I am 25 pounds under my pre-pregnancy weight. So that works, that's fine. My pants are fitting baggy. I don't know. So yeah, you can see that my pants are pretty big. But I hate shopping for pants. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick with these as long as they somewhat fit on me. Let's see. I have noticed, not postpartum hair loss, but postpartum, like, it's dry. It is really dry. It's not as shiny as it used to be. So as you can tell, I'm wearing it in the ponytail more often rather than doing it. But thank goodness for the influencer box that I got. They have a John Frieda, the flat iron spray. Oh my goodness, I used that the other day and I sprayed it in my hair and I was like, oh, this isn't really gonna work. I straightened my hair and it was back to life. It was beautiful. I loved it and I couldn't stop petting it or like touching it. I was just like, oh my gosh, my hair. So yeah, what else? I've noticed that I have like a wet sensation down there, and I don't know quite what it is. It's not incontinence because I am not wetting myself, and nor do I have to go to the restroom or feel anything like that, but I just don't know what's going on. Yeah, I just honestly don't know what's going on with that. Here's more TMI for you. My husband and I did try to be intimate, but it sort of got ruined by leakage. I started to leak. I started to lactate, and that just sort of weirded me out, and he thought it was funny, but I was just like, yeah, that just ruined it all for me. I was like, okay, yeah, we gotta stop. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for this two months. It's been really fast. I know people say that all the time and it's sort of cliche to say it, but it goes by so fast. And I think a lot of it has to do with you're just trying to survive. You're trying to get used to having this new life and having to take care of this new being. It's like the days just go fast and fast and fast. I'm still trying to get used to figuring out when I can clean and when I can eat and all that stuff, you know, because in the morning when I wake up, I'm just exhausted from waking up, you know, so it's just like, oh my goodness, should I sleep? Should I eat? Should I what? You know, so it's taken a while to get used to still, but it's totally worth it in the end. Just looking at her, it's totally worth it. So yeah, that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. Congratulations to all you ladies that have gotten BFPs. So much is going on in this community. It's insane. Transfers, retrievals, 2-week waits, BFPs. It's insane. But it's great. So you know, ladies, I think about you all the time. Those of you who are still TTCing, who, you know, are getting frustrated about things just not happening or things not progressing, you know, I think about y'all all the time, every single day. Not a day passes by that I don't think about y'all. And, you know, hope and pray that it will happen for y'all because, you know, there's just something where I just feel like it will happen. And yeah, I can't wait for that day that y'all get that BFP and y'all welcome your babies to this world, because, you know, I know that will be one of the happiest days of your life. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you all for subscribing and watching and following my journey. I cannot tell you how weird it is that I have so many of y'all that follow me, because I don't really find myself that interesting. But I really appreciate it, and I appreciate your advice every time that you give me advice, and I appreciate you just being there for me. I said it plenty of times, I don't know what I would do without this community. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and I will definitely talk to y'all later. Bye.